better life for the family and all this kind of stuff. I mean, it starts like, even there, it already started that hope is driving us humans into a better future.
Also, research shows that people who buy lottery tickets are happier people.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Millionaire Podcast. With us, I have someone very special. He's one of 3 lotto game designers in the world, and he is here with us to share everything you need to know about lotteries, the green initiative behind it, Oasis Park. We have Mr. Ralph C. Martin.
Hello, Maradona. It's great to be here again.
Yes, it's good to see you.
It's always amazing. I love this podcast, like what we are doing and talking about all these different topics. And great to be here.
Great to be here. And the topic for today is something so universal. It's about hope, the quiet strength that keeps us all human beings keep moving. It's a quiet strength even when times are uncertain and dark. The topic for today is the science of hope and why we keep dreaming big.
Yeah, I guess hope is one of the most important parts in our life, actually. I think it's part of the DNA of humans.
Yes.
And the interesting question is how lottery can jump into this topic, right? I mean, why hope and lottery? How does it go together?
True.
But maybe we just, I guess the definition of hope is always like having like a better future. I mean, it's always having a better future and taking action to achieve it.
Yes, which is very important, to take that action.
Yeah, because, I mean, you can hope as long as you want. If you don't do anything for it, then it's never coming, right?
Yes.
The hope, I mean, if you define hope, there are so many different aspects, of course, like in culture, in even religion, in psychology, and even like from the past, it's hope is, I think it drives us every day.
Yeah. Also, when you put hope, putting it into action, the act of buying a lottery and then waiting for it to materialize and fulfilling all the dreams, all the wishes that you had through a lottery.
Yeah, I mean, if the interesting thing is like, obviously, I mean, the hope is always like giving us some dopamine, for example, right, in our brain. So it starts already in our brain. You get excited, for example, like when you get an award, for example, right, True. Some recognition. This is exciting. This is like, and then you get maybe even addicted to this kind of feeling.
Yeah.
So, but hope is driving us. Hope is, I believe it's, let's take religion, for example, we all hope to go to paradise.
Yes,
right? And
absolutely. Most of us.
Obviously,
yes.
And obviously we have to do something for it.
Yes.
It's not just, we can do whatever we want. I mean, you have to work towards it.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that you necessarily always achieve it. Hope is not like, and hope is, it's difficult to explain, but it's not a guarantee, let's
True.
say, right?
True.
Another example, just Stone Ages, right? I mean, our ancestors were sitting in the caves, and if they don't have hope and they don't have thinking of like what the future can bring, they are just sitting there instead of like dreaming of a better valley next door, taking risk again because somebody has a dream, the hope. If we go to the other valley, we have like more deer to hunt or something like that. So better life for the family and all this kind of stuff. I mean, it starts like, even there, it already started that hope is driving us humans into a better future.
Yes. And also, it's actually beautiful examples that you've given. It's also the evolution of man. Right from Stone Age to where we are present.
Yeah.
And right now, most of us are getting complacent, just, having a dream. But if no action is put to it, I mean, you're not evolving, you're not doing anything actively. And the first topic you said it also about religion. I mean, most religions, you want to achieve paradise, and there's a way of life. You live your entire life being a good person. You're conditioned by your family. And
I try the best, you try the best. Hopefully we meet somewhere.
True.
But it's and then like if you, as you said, like the connection to the lottery, right?
Yes.
The winning. I mean, it's not just the winning itself. I mean, if you have the hope, and everybody is defining then like how excited he gets because somebody says like, oh, finally I can pay off my debts. The next one says like, I can send my family or my kids to school, university, let's say, right?
Yeah.
And the next one wants to have a car. And he hopes for winning the lottery to have like this dream of a car. But nevertheless, even before the draw, people get excited.
Wow.
I would even say like, you basically rent a dream at this point, right?
Yes.
You don't know the outcome yet because the draw didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it's like a dream you follow up, and it gives you a positive feeling. You wake up maybe excited.
Yeah.
Tonight is a draw. Tonight I make it. So yeah, it's and it usually it comes like week after week because I mean the draw is week after week, and I think like that's a really nice idea of thinking. About it.
Also, I think, I don't know, I assume at least more than 90% of the people, they know what they want to do or what they would wish for before buying the lottery. When you hear a jackpot, when you hear an amount, you're like, okay, you're already planning ahead. You're like, I need to buy this, I need to solve this, I'd like to live a certain way. That dream is very clear to most of them.
Yeah.
And then it's about just taking that action, and then the lottery is a secondary part of the entire fulfilling the dream and making it a reality. Also, would you say hope is like a survival kit for the brain?
Yeah, I would say so because like if there's no hope in certain conditions, right? I mean, then and you give up basically, then it's like I don't know. Like think about like. You have a ship, the ship is sinking, you're swimming in the sea. I mean, and then hope keeps you swimming until the rescue comes, right? And if you give up hope, just go with the sharks and be happy. But the hope is always like giving you something, some power, some extra power to go on, to change your life. And we all have this hope of like having a better life.
True.
So, it's as you said, I mean, it's a survival kit. Yes, I believe it's really important. I mean, it's really important.
Also, it's not just wishful thinking. It's literally chemistry in the brain.
Yes. It gives you extra power. It gives you creativity of solving problems. And, but again, you have to be careful that the dream and the hope you have, is not taking over and you say like, oh, I sit back because I just hope.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not working this way. It's also like, do you have to take some actions to go on with it? And I mean, in our case, like it's always like for lottery, it's very simple. If you don't buy a ticket, for example, you don't need hope because you're not winning. That's for sure.
Also, also research shows that people who buy lottery tickets are happier people.
Yeah. But at the same time, do not overestimate this.
Also,
if you buy a lottery ticket, that does not mean you win. It means like you have the first step. It's a step closer to change your life and for a better future, right? But please do not buy a lottery ticket and start purchasing all the stuff you want before the draw.
Yeah. Also, do not buy immediately everything you want after you win. Most importantly, also.
But it's the hope thing is. I think that's exactly what a lottery serves, right? Serving and giving the people the hope, compared to, let's say, gambling, where it's not really hope. It's more like the excitement of winning and beating the system, or knowing something, playing better cards, or all these kind of things. It's
Also, there is an equal number of people out there who believe they are going to win the lottery, and they know it, that I am going to win, and they go ahead and they double and secure the jackpot.
Yeah, that's true.
The T-shirt Mr. Ralph.
Here we go.
Yes.
People that are watching the video, they can see that I have like this.
So if you're not just manifesting winning, but you want to manifest to keep all the winnings to yourself, always remember to double and secure the jackpot.
Yeah, it's that's a nice feature we have, and gives you even more dreams.
Yeah,
of like
secure dreams,
changing your life into a bright future life. And I'm always saying, like, or people say, like, it's not just money that makes you happy. With a lottery ticket, you get happy even before. I mean, the studies have proven this, by the way, that your brain is more happy, more satisfied, even before the draw happens, right? I mean, just by buying this excitement, by buying this chance. But and at the same time, we are all like in this manner where we are dreaming, and the money, is not itself the money. It's a part where you can change things because you have the money, right? I mean, so lottery is very focused on the big winnings, the jackpots. And that's why it exists for many hundreds of years.
Also,
I love it. We are living it. Or Millionaire is even giving more, because we are having like this Oasis Park project, right?
True.
So it's also like maybe giving hope to the planet by fighting global warming, right? With the tree planting
need of the hour. Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's if people are really getting into this and thinking about the hope, and if they experience like to sit down and reflect how they feel after buying the lottery ticket, right? They have it maybe in their hand, they have it on their phone, they have it like on the computer, and then they just wait a couple of days. But these days is already more exciting than the days before, because you're like, yes, I make it. You talk to your friends, you talk to your family. Yes, we make it this week. And of course, like maybe you didn't win, but next week you have another chance. So
True.
It's just don't give up.
Yeah. Also, it's very noble for a company like Millionaire to hope for the future. All these trees that are being planted today is for future generations. I mean, it's beautiful to be a part of some company that hopes for a better future. And yes, you can participate, and we hope that you win the lottery.
Yeah. It really inspires people to do action, to do something, right? And this is like the beauty about hope. And again, lottery, very simple. Buy a ticket, buy 2 tickets maybe if you want to double your chance in the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's as I said, I mean, or as we started, it starts in your brain, the chemistry in your brain, the connections, and it leads to action. It leads to maybe taking a little risk instead of like just sitting on your couch and doing nothing and just waiting.
True. And yes, you can buy a lottery ticket for as little as 25 dirhams. You can buy your way into things, but hope is something that is priceless, and each and every one we are born with it to have hope.
Yeah, you never take the first step without hope.
True.
And you always hope for the best, right? You always hope is very the definition of hope is very simple. You're hoping for a better future, no matter what it is. Swimming in the sea, the better future is some fisherman is coming and rescues you. So this is like whatever example you take. I mean, hope is like you hope your car does not break down, because your better future is you reach your goal, you reach the city you want to reach to, or your family. But it's whatever you take. think about it. Everybody, I mean, at home, discuss it with your family, with your friends. It can be a discussion for the whole evening, actually.
Absolutely. It also might be one of the few lines where you say, I hope you have better health in future. I hope you win the lottery.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how powerful hope is, even in connection with the lottery.
Well, there you have it. A little of what you need to know about hope and the connection that it has with lotteries. Thank you so much for this beautiful topic.
You're welcome.
And remember,
You can't win if you don't play.